Alright. Hidden splits. Going at speeds comparable to quickly, I hope.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy. The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys.
I had the height and then didn't actually get the regrab properly. That's what I get for attacking it at an angle. Whatever. Interesting bounce, but whatever. Could have been much better, could have been much worse.
You walk now upon the stones.
Dual Tele streams. Is Walma still going? I guess he must be. His PB is like 30 minutes. Or 25? I don't remember. I still think he's doing some things wrong if he's doing cube route. Just because that route hasn't been updated in like, that guide hasn't been updated in a very long time. So there's a lot of things that have changed that he wouldn't know about. In particular, like red sigils, I think have been completely changed around. Ugh, that movement is hard. But I'll tell him about it later. Or I'll just make a post in Discord and ask if anyone has any ideas. Seeing. I don't know what that game is, so no, I haven't. I already have a queue of games I want to play and speedrun, and that queue is very long. So I'm probably going to mess around with, what did I have next on my queue? I think it was actually Portal. But that's in like a few weeks even. There's still more Talos stuff I want to do before I take a break from it.
These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. And I speak unto you.
Is it a puzzle game that you're talking about? Well, the portal run I'm going to do is going to be whatever the latest version is. Basically, any percent current patch, which is basically a category that exists now. It's called no save load. Yeah, because the versioning stuff is dumb. And I'm not planning on running against the any percent runners because that category got really dumb if you saw the latest save load garbage. Basically, there's a chamber 0 skip now, which saves like a minute. What am I doing? Got paint, didn't think about it. There's a save load with the radio in chamber 0 that saves a dumb amount of time. An exploration puzzle game. A bit like The Witness. Well, don't tell me any more then. I mean, Steven's Sausage Roll is another game I was thinking of speedrunning, just because, much like The Witness, it's sort of a joke speedrun, but it might be fun to get really good at. Right, like similar to The Witness, the going really quickly in The Witness is not obvious what's involved. That was very sketchy movement. And similarly in SSR, it's all down to memorization, but it's also something to do with optimal puzzle solving, which I think would be really cool for SSR. But I also not super keen on doing that because as far as runs go, it's a lot of work and not a lot of competition. And so I'd rather do something like a Portal category or something like Quantum Conundrum, honestly. I'm kind of interested in trying that. Blech. Hello, Shalmar. One person run SSR? Who? I'm curious if I've heard of them. Thank you for the luck. Though I think I already passed A6, which is the only bit that has luck. No, I'm supposed to turn to the left. I thought about it and I went the other way. Play until you get stuck and then come back. Yeah, that works. It's often a good thing to do with puzzle games. No, it's not crucial. I was just wondering if you knew off the top of your head. It's usually a good thing to do with puzzle games, is to be able to take a break with them. Otherwise, it's very easy to get stuck and frustrated. 1833, yeah, that's better. I think that's... No, it's probably still last. What the hell am I doing? I don't know actually if there are any old runners who posted any messenger time. I'm pretty sure all the old runs were eternalized, but they were definitely aware of multiple endings. Don't reset. Now reset.
A new land. Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus, all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
It would be technically faster to jump backwards there, but it'd also be very sketchy, and I don't want to do that. This level is already sketchy enough. For Eagle's Nest. See if I can not screw up before. Lost 30 seconds in my PV on one puzzle. And it was gross. And it's the reason I don't have a sub 13. So. I'm also pretty sure I know what goes wrong here. I think you have to jump once to get caught in the tree slightly before you actually get the full tree jump. Well, I saved a little bit of time there. But that was a sketchy way to do it. Okay, saving 30 seconds. No idea what pace I'm on, I can't see my splits, but hoping it's pretty good. I know I made some mistakes in the early game, but nothing went really terribly this run. Wall jump was not great, but that was only like 10 seconds at most. I'm very glad because carriage return, the button I'm spamming right now, is my fast forward key. Once you interact with the terminal, fast forward does not do anything. If it did, I would be cheating. But text speed is controlled by a different input. Oh. My fingers were not where I expected them to be, so that was a little bit sloppy. And my throat is a little bit dry. Surprising. Well, I guess it's not that surprising. Leaning forward in my chair. Not a good idea. Makes me a lot more anxious. Though in theory, the hard bit is done. That was too fast. I don't do the cube jump. I am not consistent enough with it. I'm willing to lose like 10 seconds to not doing the cube jump. And that's like all it is. How was that run? That run was what? Why? Alright. Sure. Fine, whatever. Don't complain. Literal first run of the day into a sub 13. RBD Jellyfish, yes, I know who that is. That person has done witness runs as well. Unsurprisingly, right? If you're gonna run one, you're gonna run the other. Okay, I guess there's my sub 13. Cool. I should be happy, I guess. It's also like 5th place because I think I'm beating McClay with a who has an 11:54 or sorry, a 12:54. Sure. I mean, I'm not that unhappy. It means I can spend the rest of today doing other stuff. So let me look into Transcendence, I guess. It's the next category I want to play with.